The Seattle Seahawks just completed their revenge tour and got that Super Bowl win. And quite frankly, it's that man right there. It's Mike Macdonald. We talked so much about Sam Darnold all season. Understandably, rightfully so. Clint Kubiak, the hot coach on the market. Sometimes you almost forget what you have right in front of you. In a sea of everyone trying to find the next McVay, the next Shanahan, the next Ben Johnson, the next Andy Reid, try to find yourself the next Mike Macdonald. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I don't care what the final box score says. When it was 19-0, Drake May was 8 for 18, 60 yards, 3.3 yards per attempt, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 5 sacks, a 53.8 rating. The Patriots had 16 carries for 57 yards. At halftime, May was 6 for 11, 52 yards, 60.8 rating. They had 0 rushing yards because May had 2 carries for negative 40 yards. He was averaging negative 20. I kept refreshing to make sure I was reading that right. Absolutely unbelievable. Every step of the way, people tried to downplay this team. Every step of the way. How do I know? Because I watched every single Seattle Seahawks game. Every time I praised them, I got knocked. Every time I defended them, I got knocked. Sam's always going to choke. That defense isn't really that good. Stafford's going to cook them. And you know what? Collinsworth said it best, and he said what I'd been saying for weeks leading up to this Super Bowl. This is what they've been doing all season long. I just don't know if enough people were watching. That is exactly what I've been screaming from the mountaintops. I'm making this video immediately, so I don't know who gets MVP. But frankly, it's the whole team. Really, it's Mike Macdonald. Obviously, they won't give it to him. That's not how it works. I'm not dumb. But Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker, it feels like it could be the whole defense as a unit. Walker kept that offense going in the first half. A couple beautiful throws by Sam, too. In many ways, this game was won in the first half. The defense completely shut down the Patriots, as I showed you with that box score. Sam was 9 for 22 for 88 yards in the first half, but Walker had 14 carries for 94 yards, plus a couple huge throws to Cooper Kupp and Barner. That was enough. 2 main throws from Sam, a few big runs from Walker, and suddenly they could keep scoring. They didn't have to change anything. Clint Kubiak called a beautiful game. And it wasn't pre-planned. It was adaptive. He called the game as it unfolded. Everything they did successfully in the second half was set up by what worked in the first half. The screen game, the wide-open touchdown pass, it was textbook execution on both sides of the ball. The players just needed to execute, and they did. There weren't many moments where individuals needed to go above and beyond, because the coaches put them in perfect position to succeed again and again. And when it was time for Drake May to step up, he couldn't do it. This has been an unbelievable year for the Seattle Seahawks. I've got receipts. I've got all the videos queued up. I'm saving that for tomorrow. I went back months ago to find everything said about this team, about Sam. I set it all up before the Super Bowl and thought, I better be able to use this. And now I can. Shout out to Seattle Seahawks fans. This was such an unbelievable win. Such a great way to get revenge. I'm sure casual fans didn't love this game, but if you love football, this was a masterclass. A coaching masterclass on both sides of the ball. Even at 9-0 at halftime, that was a coaching masterclass by Kubiak. They didn't make a single mistake the entire game. Not one. 0. And I said it before. If the Seahawks don't make mistakes, this game isn't close. It wasn't close. Look at the final box score. It's a mess. Drake May, 295 yards. Sure. 2 touchdowns. Sure. 2 interceptions. A fumble. Definitely. Sam Darnold, 19 for 38, 202 yards. Doesn't do his performance justice. The only numbers that tell the real story? 27 carries for 135 yards on the ground, and Drake May taking 6 sacks. That's the truth. How many times were the Patriots behind the sticks? 2nd and 12, 3rd and 15, every single time. This was a straightforward win. The whole time I'm watching, I'm thinking, the Patriots have no chance. Even at 9-0, Collinsworth was trying to manufacture suspense. There's still time. How many times have we seen comebacks this season? Yeah, but not against the Seahawks defense. I don't know what you expected to see. It was never going to happen. And that's coming from someone who's a major believer in Drake May. I never, not once, felt he was going to take over that game. My only thought was that he'd pile up garbage time stats at the end, and he did. The game was over by halftime. That defense was swarming, nowhere to go with the ball, pressure on every snap. And when there was time to throw, May couldn't make the plays. Sam did. The turnovers didn't even matter. Take away all the sacks and turnovers, it still wouldn't have mattered. The Seahawks were in complete control. They never had to push beyond what they wanted to do. And when that's the case, you're going to win a lot of games. Everything they built over the last few years, this defense, Sam Darnold, Clint Kubiak, Sam was cast aside, Kubiak was cast aside. The Saints said, "Get out of here." The Rams said, "Cooper Kupp, we don't need you. Goodbye." Lawrence got into a fight with Micah Parsons and said, "I want to go somewhere I can win a ring." And everyone mocked him. You're going to Seattle? Good luck with that. 10 months later, Super Bowl, peace. It's amazing. Absolutely, positively amazing. I could not be happier. I could not be more pumped for this Seattle fan base. They deserve it. The Seahawks organization deserves it. They were clearly the best team in the NFL all season long. All season. And the offseason, they had the best offseason too. The moment the Eagles won the Super Bowl and the confetti settled, the 2025-2026 calendar year belonged to Seattle. Perfect from start to finish. Not one mistake. Not one if only. Absolute perfection. Can't wait to see everyone cope in the comments. What did you think of the Seahawks' 29-13 Super Bowl win over the Patriots? Let me know. Agree or disagree, let's discuss. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Thank you. See you next time.